Are you too ranting? Not all isekai anime are generic slop. They're not. They're not. Y'all going, you feel me? Reincarnated as a slime, that's tough. One of the best ones. What else can I say? Hear me out. Rising of the Shield Hero, that's tough too. All right. Now this is my hear me out. Y'all gotta really listen to me, hear me out, and don't call me weirdo. You feel me? Jobless reincarnation is tough when you skip past those scenes. You feel me? Go straight for the actual story, the fight scenes, the magic, you feel me? The art style, the animation. It's tough. When you skip past those scenes, don't watch them, you'll never know what's happening. You feel me? But there's some niggas that watch it for those scenes. I'm not one of those niggas, you feel me? But let's get to it.
The isekai genre.
Know your fucking place, trash.
I know it's one of the most oversaturated genres in anime with a boatload of trash.
Some isekai anime you just turn on,
and I swear the isekai genre does itself no favors with these ridiculously long titles, same looking MCs, recycled stories, and being a wet dream for people who love to self-insert themselves into these stories. But let me showcase some heat. Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world. Is this considered a long title? Not really. These are long titles. Anyways, Konosuba is one of the greatest isekais to date. It immediately makes fun of the trope where the whole truck-kun sends someone to the shadow realm and all of a sudden you meet some god or magical voice that just takes you to your new life. Because bro deadass dies from a heart attack from the thought of being hit by a truck, when in reality it was this slow-ass tractor.
Okay, that's different.
Our MC's looking sorry in the first like 5 minutes. But don't let this fool you. Kazuma's one of the realest MCs.
Realest nigga?
Bro be saying everything the audience is thinking.
Kazuma?
Yeah?
I have a request.
Sure. What is it?
Would you please let me suck it out?
Absolutely.
I can't even blame him for being an asshole at times because of the things he has to put up with. Looking at his party alone, he has a useless goddess that can only do party tricks. Of course, this is an exaggeration because she can dog walk all the undead enemies. A black mage that can shoot out a Moab at any moment, but can only do it once. And a tank that happens to be a masochist. I won't lie, that actually doesn't sound too bad.
I'm freaked out. He's freaked out.
My bro has died twice since being inside this world by pure tomfoolery because his party's either the 2015 Warriors or these bums. Look, they clutched up this fight through pure gimmick and strategy, but Lucidy's sorry ass mobs.
Deadass?
This nigga is trash.
And due to this, I have realized
he had no
that
powers
the
himself or
Konosuba
something?
world is actually a horrible world to be in. There's no wonder that when people die in this world, they don't want to be reincarnated back. You have the one-shot bear, the Winter Shogun, this plant in season 3, the mobile destroyer,
Why do they have
the flying cabbages that do damage, these giant frogs that can eat someone whole, and honestly, if someone was evil enough, Wiz is selling weapons of mass destruction casually. Yeah, I'm good off this. The only upside is that the majority of the people in the world are actually kind of chill. Even some of the Demon King generals are just trying to mind their business.
You feel me?
And Mr. Suspicious over here, I got my eye on you, buddy. I know what you are, I just can't prove it yet. With this said, the entire cast and the situation Kazuma and his goof troop be getting into makes this show a must watch.
Does he have any powers?
Now, let's talk about a show that actually fooled me. I thought Ascendance of a Bookworm was just gonna be some casual, wholesome filler show, but it turned out to be medieval Shark Tank. This show doesn't just have the MC being transported into a new world. It also has the MC moving souls, transmigrating into a different body.
I woke up Chris Breezy.
Urano, the original soul, deadass died in an avalanche of Flat Stanley books. She died to Captain Underpants books, but that doesn't reflect on my goat mind. She spawns it with a body that's at low HP and has a weakness debuff, but all she's worried about is reading that next Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And that's what makes mine the GOAT. Who cares about magic? Who cares about new skills? I need books.
Nigga, I better be. Nigga, who doesn't care about that shit? Nigga, I'm trying to be the GOAT here. You feel me?
I need
knowledge.
I'm trying to offer nigga.
And she uses this knowledge to get to the bag.
And I get promoted because of that.
As soon as she was able to move, she made shampoo for her family, eventually created different food recipes, and eventually after failing 2 times to make paper, she cooks up some plant paper so it's more affordable for everyone. I skipped past a good amount of her inventions that she has brought to this world, but she really does pull up on these nobles and merchants with a new invention like every other day. To the point where they started questioning, how the hell does she know all this? Everyone practically thinks she's like Giga Brain. Then randomly, out of the blue, mine starts going Super Saiyan. Whenever she gets emotional or a fever comes on, she just starts doing
Go on,
I don't really want to spoil it, so skip like 10 seconds from now.
Nah,
she really
weird.
almost nuked the High Priestess heart just with her spiritual pressure alone. Is she? Her Super Saiyan state spawns randomly sometimes. She just be walking, then boom. Thinks a little too hard, bam. She's like a mobile ticking time bomb of spiritual pressure. This show has no business going this hard sometimes. One moment you're watching mine develop a new invention, next moment having to deal with some child labor laws, and this dumbass high priest at the church. And this whole time you're wondering, when is she gonna go plus ultra? So yeah, if you want a show about a child min-maxing society, Ascendance of a Bookworm is the show for you, and I definitely recommend watching it. But if you want to watch a grown man cook everybody out of sheer spite and resentment, you might enjoy Trapped in a Dating Sim. The world of Otome games is tough for mobs. Now this is a long title, but let's get past that. And let me introduce you to Leon Full Bartfort. Bro is stuck in the world of a dating sim game he played in the real world. And the way this world operates is beyond bogus, because men are pretty much just doormats in this world.
I'm not gonna lie. Last thing you do with your life is play a dating sim, nigga. What are we doing? Like, I ain't gonna lie, you have to be a different type of nigga in real life to even play a dating sim. And it's not for content. Some y'all niggas, y'all niggas better not be playing no dating sims, nigga. I'm looking at y'all.
This world is designed to make the
shit in
bros
real life
simps,
too?
but Leon
It's
knows
crazy.
this and abuses the system. Instead of going along with the tomfoolery, because they really try to have this man married off to this.
Fuck no, baby.
He goes out of his way to find an endgame ship as soon as he spawns in and sees the immediate BS from this old, you know what, you just gotta hit her with one of these. He gets enough motion to go to the academy and spots the BS immediately again because he witnesses an event that happens in the game he played where the main protagonist slaps this absolute simp, buffoon, giga dumbass, who happens to be the crown prince, and the girl isn't the actual protagonist. It's some random who's reciting the lines perfectly. Like,
Who the fuck is this
Niggas
nigga?
role-playing?
come on you as well. They actually do reveal the motives of this character, and honestly, it makes it even funnier. So he ends up picking up and befriending the actual MC of the world and gains a +1 to his roster. He tries to mind his business and just grind, but he has to run into Team Skull. Nah, that's actually an insult to Team Skull because they are incompetent, but at least they're funny. These losers deserve to get drop-kicked. Actually, they are funny when the MC is cooking them. There is a scene where he's 1v5ing these bums after they just went and disrespected and violated Angelica so that they can show all their loyalty to Marie, this fraud. The Crown Prince is an even bigger bum because how do you fumble this to go to this? And to make it worse, she's using you.
You can't teach
poor,
hunger.
poor soul. Well, hold his hell.
Can't teach
My
hunger.
boy Leon cooks these fools with his Gundam, and while doing it, he's roasting them.
Why'd they get
After
Gundams for?
establishing
What?
dominance on these fools, he gets to add Angelica to the roster. And I gotta bring this up because Leo might be the petty king. Because bro's really spitting game to the queen, the crown prince's mother. And she's liking it.
And guess what? She's liking it.
He might be him. Like, if you don't bother him, he's a pretty chill guy that just wants to make tea and throw tea parties. But once you bother him, he becomes a menace. Bro's just having fun chilling with his homies and shorties, just for this spoiled sow to mess up the function, causing him to apply the beats on her cronies. But
did he hit her? It looked like he hit the bitch too.
overall, Leon is just a fun character to watch. Sure, the show isn't like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, even maybe not even an 8 out of 10. But I think you should still give the show a try.
Cool,
I just wouldn't want to be in this world or self-insert myself as the MC. Like, I can understand wanting to self-insert yourself into a good amount of these power fantasy isekais. Because sure, why wouldn't you want to be in a new world where you're the most overpowered being to exist and get endless glaze from everyone?
Glaze me! Glaze me!
Especially from the opposite sex. Unless you get the short end of the stick and self-insert yourself as Subaru.
No, that nigga has a bad. He has a horrible.
Wait.
Subaru is my actual GOAT.
I could've
but
been in
damn,
it.
I don't
I
want
couldn't be in
anything
this
that he is
situation.
having. ReZero might be my current favorite series. This year alone, I've rewatched the show at least 8 times.
Damn,
4 times by myself and the other 4 through like different reaction channels. Shout out to them. And I keep up to date with what's going on with the web novel. With this being said, Subaru is easily one of the greatest main characters ever.
What's wrong with his leg?
I've heard people say that they have dropped the show because they say Subaru is a horrible character in Arc 3 or the Return to the Capital arc. And I would agree with you if you said he's just too cringy. He's just like too much of a cringe character because he is, especially in the beginning. I just have to point out that in this arc, you're not supposed to agree with Subaru and you kind of just want to strangle him in this arc. Like his whole declaration of being Amelia's knight in front of everyone and the whole talk that they had afterwards. This scene, no matter how many times I watch it, I get peak secondhand embarrassment. These scenes are meant to be cringy and kind of make you think Subaru's a piece of garbage that you just want to curb stomp into oblivion. But that's the point. In these scenes, you're not supposed to agree with him. You're not supposed to think like, oh yeah, this is my MC. You're supposed to see how his little quirky attitude in the previous arc is actually an issue and a big flaw. The first half of this arc is meant to break him down and showcase his worst qualities as a NEET that pretty much hated himself in the real world, now brought to a new one where his NEET brain pretty much immediately makes him think he's now the main character in a power fantasy isekai, which then develops a hero complex born from his inferiority complex, because in reality, for being honest, he's the reason the cast has made it past certain checkpoints. All his actions are somewhat understandable, but the plot definitely does not reward him for these actions. And all of this culminates when you see him at his absolute lowest, where he finally unleashes his ult and vents all his frustrations out on Rem. And at this point, it's where he admits all his mistakes, all his flaws. He's able to cook and become the GOAT.
That's right.
This nigga got powers though. Like, I'll be pissed off. Like, you reincarnate me to this world. I'm just a regular nigga still. Like, what the fuck am I here for, bitch? Send me back to send me to heaven or hell. Which one is it? It looked like he was going to someplace. I don't know.
He's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Also, I've seen people say that they hate the show because he rejected Rem in his moment. To those people,
you stupid
you failed to realize what Rem was saying at this part. And it was that she would not be happy knowing that the Subaru she knows is being left behind. And the one that she knows the most and currently loves is a Subaru that is uber heroic, selfless, and to top it off, loves Amelia. This section was meant to be on Why I Love ReZero, but it just turned into a Subaru breakdown section. And I can go even further in depth, but I've already made this section longer than the other ones, just talking about Subaru alone. So what I'll do is I'll bring up my main love in ReZero. The villains. The Sin Archbishops are peak characters. They might be some of the most entertaining antagonists in anime, with Regulus being the Yap God, Gluttony being one of, if not the main op of Subaru. Sirius is like watching a beautiful car crash. You just can't take your eyes away from it. Capella, I won't lie, she does something to me I can't explain. And finally, Betelgeuse. Easily one of the most fun characters to watch. The mannerisms, the voice acting, everything he does is just
go crazy, go stupid.
He's pretty much the reason that after Subaru hits rock bottom, he somehow makes him worse. I think we all know season 1, episode 15, where Betelgeuse gets introduced, is easily the best episode in the show. If I were to ever do some ranking of like anime episodes, this is going to be up there. I'll end my ReZero TED Talk there because I can definitely keep going on. But I just think everyone should just give it a shot. And to wrap it all up, there's a good amount of isekais out there that actually deserve some praise and deserve some shoutouts. And not just disregarded because of all the other generic like some good ones I left out the video are like Overlord, Reincarnated as a Slime.
This might be the best one, nigga. Reincarnated as a slime. Nigga's tough as fuck.
I'm Jobless Reincarnation.
He knows ball. I'm telling you, Jobless Reincarnation. Nigga, just skip some of those scenes. I promise you.
Saga of Tanya the Evil,
I heard about that
Grimgar War, Eminence and Shadow, Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy, and I'll sneak in Familiar of Zero because I love that show to death. Even though I recognize it's a little mid, but go out there, watch some isekai anime because you never know, you might run into some actual heat. Well, anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be
y'all do all that for that boy channel. Said Jobless Reincarnation, storytelling, you feel me, is tough. The animation's fire. The magic system's tough too. It's a little simple, but it looks good. Just skip past some scenes. I promise you. If you don't know when the scene coming up, just skip it. Never happened. It's filler. You feel me? Don't gotta watch that shit. You feel me? But like, if y'all enjoyed the reaction, subscribe. Y'all also comment down below some animes that y'all really fuck with, but niggas really be hating on. You feel me?